你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
Xiao Zhan was hit hard. The industry helps him solve new problems, and the fans' approach is admirable. Xiaohang. The autumn wind is bleak, and the chill is all over the body. Shanhe is dead. The wandering foreigners in the streets looked up, and the surrounding area was desolate. I want to open my heart and talk to one person all night long, but in a daze. I understand that the people around me have already married. Helpless to carry out day after day work, go to work, get off work, catch the subway, complete the major task assigned by the boss. At that moment, the understatement in the corner of the eye was erased. All that is left is to concentrate on doing things seriously and get results. In my spare time, I read the news of the internet world boredly. Rainstorm, floods, and epidemics have flooded people's eyes. Gradually understand that the suffering in everyone's heart is full of holes. Not telling it does not necessarily mean recovery. No explanation. It is difficult to judge the possibility of healing. After the rain, it is sunny. There are rainbows above the dark clouds. Living in this swampy area, there are too many experiences that I can't imagine and describe. Forward, the new wave in the film and television industry is rolling fiercely, and one wave is not over. The popular Zodiac War was hit hard. On 9.3, the new drama Legend of Life was withdrawn. The news of the postponement went viral. Marketing number, Big V from the media. Weibo justice warriors made their own speeches, and some pointed directly at traffic artists. The reason for the Qinglang project came out of his mouth. A little bit open, every word and deed, every move is quite frightening, saying that the entertainment industry has been rectifying traffic dramas recently. All in all, different sounds intersect. The person does not think about it from the perspective of prejudice. He gave accurate answers. In order to avoid the turmoil, the September broadcast of The Rest of My Life is quite controversial. On the one hand, a good drama has a long waiting time, as long as it ends smoothly. On the other hand, the current situation picks up contradictory people and strikes hard. Vent personal emotions. Sure enough, on the way forward in pursuit of traffic and explosive models, it is common to take the rhythm by any means. Just before the broadcast, what are the plans for this release? Can't help but imagine the loss moves made by the previous competitors. In the same way, it looks like a perfect fit, but it actually exposes the wolf's ambition. Because in the big environment, hot dramas cannot be broadcast, and they miss the correct release period. For them, it is good and harmless. Flaunt your opponents, give a warning in an aggressive tone and launch a terrible plan. 1. In the name of love, convey the meaning of waiting. Pry open the money, making model in the era of traffic dividends. A remaining life, the jealous people in the circle. The jealous people follow the trend and commit crimes. As news of withdrawals spread across the entire network, marketing bulletins spread, everyone looked at the malignant eyes of the malignant tumor, and it felt like a villain was enlightened. The fan circle that has lost its nature is originally a group of mobs teaming up to line up. Then he made new moves quietly and kept an eye on top tier works. Xiao Zhan is really miserable, and the issue of Ace is still a mystery. Have you deleted the drama and waited for the truth to come out? The domestic ridicule Zhu Shen 1 is highly regarded by CCTV and overseas countries. Zhang Xiaofan's inspirational counterattack growth is full of tears. Good means completely disregarding the feelings of the righteous media, made up dramatic topics. Tell the truth, clever, but thinking about it inwardly. There is a lack of scientific judgment. Why is this analysis? Xiao Zhan's plays have always been difficult. His Royal Highness Wolf took 3 years to broadcast. Behind the popularity of Duluo Dalu is the heroic dedication of the hot teenagers. The third brother of Shangan village opened up all the way. It's too hard to escape from the world of fame and fortune. It's really breaking through. Climbing to the top is harder and harder. This is the case in the entertainment industry. The status of actors is directly proportional to their worth. Arrogant humans, quietly planning a new conspiracy in the cold-blooded universe. This time, following the trend, the remaining of life was withdrawn, with insidious purpose and narrow-minded. This phenomenon expresses the evil heartily, As long as Xiao Zhan gets better and better, his mood is extremely unbeautiful to the haters. The upright media in the industry have established false rumors, and the rest of the life will not be broadcast. It is not the counterfeiters who have the final say. The platform and Shanghai satellite TV have the right to explain. Wanru Century issued a document denying the withdrawal. CCTV, Chinese TV newspapers have stated that there are platoons. From this point of view, the place of public opinion is a positive energy to solve new problems. The media, which is tasked with cracking down on false statements, had the courage and strategy to take a humble attitude and let justice shine under the blue sky. The industry has its own rules of survival, and individualism is unwilling to sacrifice time for love. Sooner or later it will be eliminated. Artists in the new culture circle should have good morals and good qualities. The three are indispensable for high-quality aesthetics. Since Xiao Zhan debuted, he has always used his excellent personality and supreme emotion to influence Peter Pan. Peter Pan is willing to follow. Out of his righteousness, he looked like a humble scholar. Although not a big coffee returning from his real name, he is a small celebrity, a literary and artistic worker with a lot of popularity. Love acting, distinguish good from bad, gratitude. Regarding the film and television series The Rest of My Life, on the day of the finalization, after several hot searches in a row, he and Yang Zi simply reposted Weibo that day. He delivered the words of expectation. With the spread of the file withdrawal, the fans' approach was admirable. This group of humane, kind-hearted girls, unable to understand low-key catering, they are not angry, they are not annoyed, they are internet bugs, and they use this hot news to earn traffic. One by one they chose to avoid truce and the flimsy call of force, explaining what to do when the two types of wind are fermenting everywhere. Traffic controllers who are in a dilemma. He smiled without missing his teeth, and said what was in his mind. Regardless of the situation, what we want to improve is the overall cognition, not being biased by the rhythm, malicious spit. To be a keyboard man, there is only one to be sobbed. The chaser must have a point of view and stand, and don't be manipulated. So if The Rest of My Life meets 9.8 in the end, will it be possible? I am surprised to look forward to next Wednesday. 3. Xiaohang has something to say. Ordinary people are everywhere. In a complex society, it is not possible to reverse the black and white style to discredit a person's merits. On the film and television forums, the facts that I have seen, the credibility is very low. You have to open your eyes and use rational emotions to distinguish right from wrong. The actor Xiao Zhan is destined to be extraordinary. Waiting for Dr. Gus' handsome appearance to solve my longing.